You're not dreaming, you're leaving your body. Have you ever felt like you were falling into a void, just as sleep was about to take you? Or woken up paralyzed, with the sense that something or someone was silently watching? They call it sleep paralysis. But that's just a name for something they can't explain. The truth is, you weren't dreaming, you were leaving your body. Yes, astral projection is real, a departure to a world beyond this one. A world where thought doesn't rule, where time dissolves, and where you begin to remember who you truly are. Because you are not just a body, you are a traveling consciousness. And while your body sleeps, your soul awakens. In this video, you'll discover the hidden signs of out-of-body travel, what the silver cord really is and why it protects you, how spiritual entities respond to your vibration, and why these experiences are not accidents, but invitations from your soul. If this is happening to you, you're not crazy, you're remembering. Stay until the end, because when it all feels like a dream, that's when you're finally waking up. Chapter 1. The body sleeps, but you awaken. You think you've fallen asleep, but something inside you didn't. In the silence between heartbeats, in the space between thoughts, your astral body begins to vibrate. This is not imagination, it's a shift in frequency. As your physical body slows down, your body of light activates. And what you thought was just rest is actually a dimensional transition. Have you ever felt your body buzz right before sleep? A strange vibration? A floating sensation? These are the classic signs of astral projection. The body sleeps, but consciousness awakens. That's when separation begins. Subtle but powerful. Your spirit is not bound to flesh. What holds you here is density. But you are vibration. And when your vibration rises, what you called a dream becomes an out-of-body journey. You don't need to die to leave the body. You just need to remember how to leave in peace. Chapter 2. The Silver Cord. The invisible thread of the soul. How can you leave the body and still return? The answer lies in a thread of light, invisible, subtle, unbreakable, known to the ancients as the silver cord. You won't find it in science books, but in sacred traditions. It's everywhere. In the Vedas, the Egyptian texts, the Rosicrucian manuscripts. This energetic filament links the physical body to the astral body, a bridge between dimensions. But few know this. The cord attaches through the chakras, and the point of connection varies with each soul. For some, it anchors at the solar plexus, known in Sanskrit as Manipura, the center of inner power. Others project through the third eye, Ajna, the seat of spiritual perception. And in rare cases, it flows through the crown chakra, Sahasrara, the gateway to divine consciousness. The connection is not random. It reflects your current vibrational state, the chakra most active at the moment of projection. The cord vibrates with your energy. It responds to your emotions. The more fear, the more unstable. The more presence, the stronger it becomes. When there's a disturbance, it stretches, trembles, and snaps you back into the body like a silent lightning bolt. That's why many wake with a jolt, as if they fell from somewhere unseen. You are not floating aimlessly. You are connected to a spiritual technology that operates in silence. The silver cord is your cosmic umbilical, and as long as it remains intact, you will always find your way back. Chapter 3. You're being watched. There's a moment when the body sleeps, and consciousness wakes, and you sense something is watching. It's not your imagination, it's spiritual perception. During astral projection, your energy field expands, and in that state, you become visible to other forms of life, other beings that live beyond the veil. Have you ever woken up with your heart racing, feeling a powerful presence in the room, as if something was standing there, silent, but aware of you? Many report seeing shadows, hearing whispers, feeling a touch, being pulled back into the body too quickly. These aren't hallucinations. They're classic signs of entering the lower astral plane. In this realm, emotions like fear, anger, and guilt act like magnets. Low-frequency entities are drawn to those frequencies, not out of evil, but vibrational resonance. The more disorganized your field, the more visible you become to them. That's why your emotional state is your armor. Peace protects, presence strengthens, fear opens portals. But not all presences are here to test you. Some come to guide. When your vibration rises, you access higher astral realms, dimensions of light, wisdom, and subtle grace. And there, you may feel the presence of your spiritual guide, a being who has walked with you for lifetimes, a silent protector who's been waiting for you to remember. Beings of light do not intrude. They wait for your frequency to open, and when it does, the meeting is silent but unforgettable. A gaze without eyes, a voice without sound, yet it speaks directly to your soul. You are not alone, not in the shadow, and not in the light. The astral realm is watching, waiting for you to remember who's on the other side. Chapter 4. How to know if you've already left your body. Maybe it already happened to you, but you had no words for it. You thought it was just a weird dream, a strange sensation, that sudden fall, that impossible flight, or seeing yourself asleep from above. But what if I told you that was a real astral journey? Projection isn't always clear. It doesn't always start consciously, but the soul remembers what the mind tries to erase. Here are the most common signs that you've already left your body. A sense of floating just before falling asleep. Hearing buzzing, crackling, or strange tones in your head. Feeling your body vibrate like electricity. Waking up with the certainty that you were somewhere else. Seeing your physical body during what felt like a dream. Experiencing sleep paralysis with awareness, also known as astral or projective catalepsy. Having lucid dreams with mental clarity and flow. Waking up exhausted, like you traveled all night. These are not random events. They're spiritual footprints, traces left by your consciousness crossing dimensions. And the more sensitive you become, the clearer your memory becomes. Because not all projections feel the same. Some begin with flight. Some with falling. Some with nothing but a silent shift. So subtle it feels like nothing, yet it changes everything. You've already left your body. You just didn't know what to call it. But now you do. Chapter 5. Some souls leave the body naturally. Some souls don't need a technique or practice. They simply know how to leave. Since childhood, or perhaps before, they've crossed the veil with ease. These are the ones who drift into sleep and float. They pass through walls. They feel sounds inside their head. They return with fragments of memory. Some did this as children. Others rediscovered it as adults, but always with the sense that this wasn't new. Because the truth is, some souls carry this gift naturally. They've done it in other lifetimes, or they were born with a lighter energy field, or they simply refuse to forget. These people often have vivid dreams, heightened sensitivity, and a subtle knowing, I've never been fully here. But there's something else you need to know. There are different levels of astral projection, and they influence everything, including what you remember. Unconscious projection. The soul travels, but the mind sleeps. Semi-conscious projection. You get glimpses, but no clarity. Conscious and lucid projection. Full awareness outside the body. Even during lucid experiences, you might not remember when you return. Because the challenge isn't leaving, it's coming back. During re-entry, memories dissolve like fog, but they're not lost. They remain imprinted in your spiritual field, waiting for you to remember with presence. You're not learning how to project, you're remembering how to return home. Final call. The portal is open. You didn't find this video by accident. You were called to remember that your body is only a temporary dwelling and that the real you has always known how to cross dimensions. If something in this video resonated, if your soul stirred, if you whispered to yourself, "This has happened to me," then write in the comments, "I've left my body, and now I remember." Let it be your activation, your signature in the field. Like this video, not for the algorithm, but as an act of recognition, and share it with someone who needs to remember that not every dream is a dream. Sometimes, it's your soul showing you the way back. Because tonight might not be just another night. It might be your next journey. Close your eyes, breathe, and listen. The astral realm is already listening. The body sleeps, but the soul remembers, and the astral world is waiting for you.